Welcome to Auto News TV Compact. All the important facts from the automotive world.
Hardly any region currently needs a diesel alternative like the USA. At least that's what Mercedes feels, and that's why the company is presenting all three of its SUVs built in the USA with an environmentally friendly and consumption-optimized Bluetec version to the American market. Besides the GL and the R-Class, focus was especially on the upgraded new ML Class, which is now not only nicer to look at, but also higher quality. Still, why are the new M-Class and its siblings, the GL and R-Class, being launched first in the U.S.? For one, since the American market is a very important market for us, and the American market with its high fuel prices, fuel economy, is very important. That, together with the strictest emission limits in the world, is the reason why we developed this exhaust system for the SUVs, vehicles which use more fuel. In the state of Vermont, one of the American states with the strictest environmental laws, Mercedes symbolically staged a major Bluetec campaign for the world press. Symbolic since the approval formalities are different in every state in America, Vermont being one of the strictest. Behind the Mercedes Bluetec campaign is nothing less than the cleanest diesel in the world, which Mercedes is offering throughout all the 50 states, starting in the fall of 2008 for its SUV models, the ML, the GL, and the R-Class. The Bluetec vehicles with the 320 CDI engine here at GL all drive just like the familiar 320 CDI. Although there's a bit less power than its counterpart without the complex diesel system, the Mercedes SUVs all drive wonderfully. Even if you drive full throttle, you can do it almost with a clear conscience, for there's neither any black smoke or nitrogen oxide spewing out of your exhaust pipe. We've reduced the raw emissions, installed a new exhaust system, and what's more, we had to integrate a new tank for the AdBlue mixture into the car. The whole thing had to function perfectly in all climates and driving conditions, so that it is not noticeable for the customer. That's why it was necessary to include everything from the car to the engine in our development. Right from the beginning, we placed great emphasis on making it all invisible for the customer. And today we have a solution where we have set the cruising range of the tank from service interval to service interval so that the customer does not come in contact at all with this liquid. Still, there are also solutions for the unlikely instances where customers can fill the tank again themselves. All in all, a doubly clean solution, both for the environment and the car owner, as it seems to be of growing importance to offer an alternative to the environmentally friendly and cost-efficient means of driving also in the USA. Mercedes decided to offer its modern Bluetec diesel in all three of the SUV models it builds in the USA. The third one is the R-Class, which also will be equipped with this new engine technology, at least in the USA at first. Still, when will this future-oriented technology be headed for Europe? These vehicles need to be adapted to the European market. We have different emission limits and other legal conditions. Next year, we shall introduce these cars to Europe. Bluetec models not only easy on your purse, but also on the environment. Rudolf Diesel certainly would have taken great delight from the way his invention is being used today. The new Audi Q5 celebrated its world premiere some months ago at the Beijing Auto Show. The little brother of the Audi Q7 is based on the new midsize sedan, the A4, and will hit the market in Germany the end of 2008. Audi expects to stir up the compact SUV segment a bit with its Q5. The second SUV, wearing the four rings, has a dynamic yet humble appearance. This beautiful design, one of the virtues of the Audi, transferred to an SUV, typical Audi and still brand new and unique. Certainly you have to look more closely at all of the details, but we'll leave that up to the customer. According to Audi, the new Q5 is no compact, but a performance SUV. The tag premium surely is justified when speaking about this self-confident car, as well as the claim to the Q5 creating a new class all of its own. Measuring 4 meters 63 in length, this car from Ingolstadt is definitely not compact. Its group brother, the Vw Tiguan, is 20 centimeters shorter. We have three engines, a 2-liter turbo FSI with 211 horsepower and a new 7-speed S-tronic transmission. Then there's a 2-liter TDI with 170 horsepower and a 6-speed manual transmission. And as a highlight, a 3-liter TDI with 240 horsepower, 500 newton meters. I could continue to rave about it. Something the first buyers will surely also do soon. It is a car with ample room for passengers, for travel, for luggage, and sports gear, one that's perfect for an upscale clientele. There's still the question of when sales will start. Pre-sales are set for this quarter. At the end of the year, we'll be able to make our customers happy with this car, and they'll be thrilled. The new Q5 already proved to be thrilling on its first outing. It is certainly a new and extremely interesting alternative in the highly competitive SUV segment. The Q5 is sure to find many friends. A legend returns. VW presents its series production version of the new Scirocco. Although it may have little in common with the looks of its predecessor, as far as power and spirit are concerned, it is definitely equal. It boasts a whole host of great features. The Scirocco unites two things: extreme driving pleasure and enhanced fuel economy. We gave the Scirocco all the goodies our company has in terms of fuel economy: turbocharged engines, turbocharged diesel, and gasoline versions. Both engines are fun to drive and frugal in their consumption, and in addition are outfitted with the latest dual-clutch transmission, which saves even more fuel. As I said, driving pleasure and fuel economy. What the Scirocco derives from its predecessor is described by the designer of the car himself. What's special about the front, we have these shiny black headlights with chrome reflectors and a shiny black grille, which links both of the headlights. This idea was inspired by the face of the first Scirocco. Modern, sporty, and yet in all ways just perfect. The new Scirocco. The new Scirocco has already run thousands of kilometers around the Nürburgring and even won its class championship right away in the 24-hour race with Hans-Joachim Stuck behind the wheel. Still, will it be a role model in terms of setting new trends in engine technology? As far as the new downsizing engines are concerned, the Scirocco is definitely the forerunner. I'm extremely convinced that our customers want not only small cars, but also cars where they can sit comfortably and with economical engines. That's a new trend, and we are going with that trend. Flat and broad, the car with the name of the desert wind comes whooshing out of Wolfsburg. Good looks aren't everything, of course. In the Scirocco, you can have either a 2-liter TSI engine with 200 horsepower or a 1.4-liter engine with 160 horses. 2 further powertrains are scheduled. The fuel economy, according to the car maker, is supposed to be between 6.6 and 7.6 liters per 100 kilometers. Whether the Scirocco can follow in the big success of its predecessor is still uncertain. One thing is certain: it will be highly welcome on our roads.